My name is Merle Bertrand, coming to you live tonight as the VandeGrift Vipers look to bounce back and even the series against the Westwood Warriors here on the Vype Live Network after an epic 3.5-hour, 9-inning, 13-10 Westwood win in a marathon on Tuesday night. Coach Gerald Hickle's Vipers entered tonight's rematch at 14-10 overall and 6-4 in district play, tied with Vista Ridge for the fourth and final playoff spot in the district. More on that in just a moment. Westwood, meanwhile, improved to 8-2 in the district and 17-5 overall. All alone now in first place, one game ahead of Cedar Ridge and Round Rock, with 2 games ahead of the Vipers and the Rangers, with just 4 games remaining. That sets the table here. We'll take a break and make sure we're all settled in. When we come back, we'll hear from Vipers head coach Gerald Hickle talking about Tuesday night's tough loss to Westwood and what we can expect from tonight's rematch with the Westwood Warriors. You're watching VandeGrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Yeah, we're pleased to be joined once again in the pregame show on a beautiful Thursday night by the head coach of the VandeGrift Vipers, Coach Gerald Hickle. And Coach, a long marathon ball game, 13-10, a lot of hits, a lot of action. I think it can probably be summed up in it stinks that you fell behind so early, but it was impressive that you came back so late, almost twice.
Our guys did a great job of battling back, gave us a chance to win. You know, we had some great pitching there on stretches from Dylan Mulcahy. We had some great at-bats, stacked behind each other, and it gave us a chance to win that ball game.
And, now that you've had a chance to see him, I know you've seen tape on him and that kind of stuff, but you've seen them now in person. Their bullpen seems like it might be a little bit suspect. Does that change your approach tonight, maybe taking more pitches, trying to get into that bullpen? Pitcher's kind of a big guy coming up tonight, maybe make him feel his position a little bit?
That all sounds great, and having in theory, that's right. Having quality ABs, I think, is number one. And each guy that we have in the lineup, they have their own way of having quality ABs for the team. So if they focus on what they do best, I think, for the most part, we're going to be successful. And, I think it comes down to having those quality ABs, focusing on what you can control and executing.
I think it was one of the things, too, if you had gotten beat 8-1 or 10-1 or 12-1, it'd be a different atmosphere tonight. I think the fact that they came back twice has got to give these guys a little bit of confidence. What did you tell them after the game on Tuesday night, and what was practice like yesterday?
Practice was great. We had a kind of a short practice, and the guys were into it. They had high energy, and it finished in a really positive note. And going into a game like this, we've done everything we can to put us in a position to win it and to play good baseball. And it's all about coming out here with confidence and executing.
And it's crazy. We've talked about how crazy this district is. Tuesday night you're playing for a share of first place. Tonight you're playing to stay in the playoff hunt. But if you win, you're right back battling for a share of first place next week. Talk about how this race is going to shake up here down the final week and a half, 2 weeks.
For us, if we can just take care of what we can control, going out, playing good baseball, stacking great innings together, great quality ABs, good pitching, we're going to be successful. And when we do that, we're going to look up at the end of it, and then hopefully we're in the playoffs, if not the district champs.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight, and happy Easter to you and your family this weekend.
Yeah, happy Easter to you, too.
Head Coach Gerald Hickle kind us to join us here in the pregame show. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching VandeGrift Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Austin, Texas. Merle Bertrand here along with Trey Grubb, our QA tonight, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast to make sure that we are staying on the air and looking and sounding as good as we possibly can. There we go, trying to walk and chew gum at the same time. Today marking our 607th Vipers cast overall on KMAX Sports and Vype dating back to 2009. Our 170th Vipers baseball broadcast. Thanks as always to Vandegrifts Booster Club President Jennifer Farrow, Vice President Stephen Mueller, and everybody on the Booster Club board and all the sponsors who you see right there for making these broadcasts possible. Our Grand Slam sponsor, Shannon Kramer with Kramer Property Group. Our home run sponsor, Silverton Custom Homes, along with Mr. Jason Grimm, along with Jones and Sprouse. Our double play sponsors, Sport Clips Haircuts, Craig Smizer with 1835 Realty, Ranch Road Vision Source, and the Cuevas Company. And our single play sponsors, Pediatric Dentistry of Steiner Ranch, Trent Reynolds Player Development, Steiner Dental, Pinnacle Sports Performance and Rehabilitation, Candalia Haley, Tom and Family Orthodontics, Steiner Wellness and Nutrition, and Star Bank, along with our Vype Network sponsor, Academy Sports and Outdoors. Keep putting stuff in my own way here on the laptop. A beautiful night here in Austin, Texas. After kind of a blustery night on Tuesday night, it's about 81 degrees here, a few minutes away from first pitch. Lights are just on at the ballpark, and just a beautiful night for baseball. And we talked on Tuesday about how important the series opener against the Warriors is going to be. And boy, oh boy, what a difference 48 hours makes. Let's take a look here at the updated district standings coming into tonight's contest. Vandegrifts in a play on Tuesday night, part of a three-way tie with Cedar Ridge and Round Rock, all one game behind Westwood. A Vandegrifts win would have propelled the Vipers into a first-place tie with the Warriors. Instead, the Westwood victory kept the Warriors all alone in first place, one game up on Cedar Ridge and Round Rock. The Raiders wiped out McNeil 17-3 in 6 innings, while the Dragons crippled Stony Point's playoff chances with a 7-0 win to also pull ahead of Vandegrifts. As for the Vipers, they fell into a tie for the fourth and final playoff spot with Vista Ridge, who run-ruled Hutto 12-2 on Tuesday night. In fact, if the playoffs were to start tonight, the Rangers would edge the Vipers for that final playoff spot, thanks to the sweep of Vandegrifts just a couple of weeks ago. So, from playing for first to fighting to even make the playoffs in just 48 hours, that's how close this district race is. And if you want to feel better about things, a Viper win tonight would jumpstart the Silver and Black's district title hopes heading into the final week and a half of the season. So there's going to be much more to be written about this crazy district race before this season is done. We'll take another break, be back in time for the starting lineups in the first pitch. You're watching Vandegrifts Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
High school sports don't just happen. There's a ton of work that goes into every single athletic event.
And we have our school's athletic director to thank for a lot of it. Thank you.
For scheduling officials, so I can always play the game I love.
For ordering quality athletic equipment, so I can stay safe on the field.
For mentoring my coaches, so they can be the best role models for me.
For coordinating transportation, so I can get focused for the big game.
For helping us develop character and learn lessons that will benefit us for the rest of our lives.
Thank you to our AD for always creating a positive experience for us. We'll never forget it.
From all of us at the NIAAA, thank you to every athletic administrator in Texas for all you do to enrich the lives of your students. It does not go unnoticed. This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Austin area. Very cozy confines, 310 feet, just 310 feet to the left and the right field foul poles here. And they don't even have measurements on the center field. It's tiny. You can see the freeway there in the background. So this ballpark is really kind of tucked into the neighborhood. They compensate for the relatively small dimensions by putting the double, almost triple high fencing all the way around. So it's a small ballpark, but you still got to hit it pretty well to get it out of here because of the high fencing out there. All grass and dirt the way God meant baseball to be played, except for around the pitcher's mound and home plate. They do have the field turf there to protect those delicate areas. But fun place to come and play. Westwood High School is not next to the ballpark. It is way back over there, back behind that tree, back behind the dugout across the street. You might be able to see the light towers from the on-campus football stadium there, where we have got a Westwood lacrosse versus Anderson lacrosse game going on tonight here on Vype Live. But this ballpark and the softball field, which is just beyond the right field fence, located adjacent to the high school. So technically part of the campus, but not right next to the main building itself. A lot of construction going on there. In fact, our technical director, Suna Vincott, without whom half of our broadcast wouldn't even make it on the air, is an alumni of Westwood High School, but we don't hold that against her. A rare Thursday night for us here because tomorrow is Good Friday. A lot of broadcasts on the air tonight. In fact, we've already got 1 and 2 in the books, a couple of early starts. It was San Marcos coming back, avenging their loss against Bowie. They had led that one 5-1 on Tuesday night and fell in extra innings. Well, they down at Burger Field tonight, they started at 5 o'clock, and San Marcos got the win in that one. I believe it was 6-0. We've also got a softball game, Woodlands Christian Academy against Victoria St. Joseph. That one's done out in Houston. Locally here in Austin tonight, while we got a minute or so on Future Warrior Night. Cedar Park against Liberty Hill. That's an old K-Max Cup broadcast. 1 game, 2 broadcasts. Brad Cohen doing the game for the Cedar Park fans, and Jason Hebner doing the broadcast for Liberty Hill. That game over at Matt Ariano Park on the campus of Cedar Park High School. So Cedar Park and Liberty Hill going after. Dripping Springs, a critical matchup for them out in the hill country against Alamo Heights. It's Eastview taking on Georgetown. Georgetown very much a part of that 25-5A playoff win. Eastview trying to play spoiler in that one. Jack Farrell with the call over at Patriots Park. Manor taking on Cedar Creek tonight out of Manor. McNeil taking on Cedar Ridge. We'll keep you posted on that one. Hendrickson taking on Weiss. St. Michael's against Bernie Geneva. And a couple of other games in the Dallas area and the Houston area. But that's it for the Austin folks, and we'll turn it over to our PA for tonight's starting lineups.
Good sportsmanship by refraining from derogatory remarks and gestures to players, coaches, officials, or other spectators. Only uniformed members of school organizations are allowed on the field or in their dugouts at any time. School athletics is a vital part of student development, so let's all set a great example for our student athletes. And now for tonight's lineups. For the Vandergrift Vipers, leading off the right fielder, number 11, Jackson Lewers. Batting second, the third baseman, number 15, Hudson Billy. Batting third, the catcher, number 5, Hayden Buchanan. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 2, Connor Freeman. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Gavin Shaddix. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 3, Simon Baker. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 4, Landon Thomason. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 6, Tyler Hubbard. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 13, Clayton Bull. And now, for your Westwood Warriors, leading off, playing first baseman, number 6, Jeff Weaver. Batting second, playing second, number 11, Gael Garcia. Batting third, the shortstop, number 21, Matthew Gould. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 13, Rich Morgan. Batting fifth, the DH, number 2, Jackson Gula. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 7, Gus Wendland. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 28, Jack Brinson. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 4, Evan Dunn. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3, Caleb Moore. And playing third base, number 12, John Ramsey. And the Westwood Warriors, number 9, Cooper Williamson. Number 15, Matthew Escato. Number 16, Colton Clements. Number 17, Reed Saxon. Number 19, Mike Forrest. And your head coach, Casey Carter.
Expected losses of both Tiffany Troutman Cunningham and Scott Cunningham, both Westwood graduates from the class of 1994, has dealt a considerable blow to both schools here tonight. Scott played as a teammate of Coach Casey Carter on many teams over a span of 20 years, including the 1993 district champion season for Westwood baseball. Scott and Tiffany's son, Cade, is a senior on the field tonight for the Vandegrift Vipers, and their 2 daughters, Carly and Layla, are both juniors at Vandegrift High School. Scott and Tiffany were amazing people, parents and friends, and they truly will be missed. Please join me in a moment of silence for my friends.
Please remain standing as we play the national anthem.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that. We got unplugged up there in the press box. So we lost our audio, lost our camera for just a second, but I think we're back now. I hope you heard that very nice tribute to the Cunningham family, the moment of silence that followed there. Not sure what we were able to get on and what we were able to get off, but we are back now and everything seems to be good. And we are ready to play baseball tonight from Westwood High School. Critical match, a batting order for the Vandegrift Vipers. Jackson Lewis lead it off out in right field. Hudson Lilly over third base batting second. Braden Buchanan, the catcher, batting third. Connor Freeman, the starting pitcher and DH tonight in the cleanup spot. Gavin Shattuck's out in left field batting fifth. Simon Baker, the shortstop, batting sixth. Landon Thompson at first base batting seventh. Tyler Hubbard in center field batting eighth. And Clayton Moore, the second baseman, batting ninth. So Lewis, Lilly, Buchanan, Freeman, Shattuck's, Baker, Thomason, Hubbard, and Moore, the batting order for Coach Gerald Hickles' Vandegrift Vipers. 14-10 overall, 6-4 in district play. Defense for Westwood, it's Evan Dunn, Seymour, and Gus Winden in the outfield left to right. John Ramsey, Matthew Gould, Gael Garcia, and Jeff Hebert. The infield third to first. Jack Brinson behind the plate, and Ridge Morgan, big, tall left-hander on the hill for the Westwood Warriors. We saw Tuesday night, once we got into their bullpen, the Vipers started making some hay. So I talked about it with Coach Ickle there in the pregame. It's a great plan on paper, but if they can make him throw a lot of pitches, get into that bullpen, just hang close until you can get in that bullpen, we should see a different outcome tonight than what we saw on Tuesday night. Email's open if you're with us. Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural. voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. Give us a shout out. Let us know who your favorite player is on either side. Westwood fans are welcome to tune in as well. Packed house here tonight on Future Warrior Night. It's probably the fullest I've ever seen this ballpark. And a critical matchup between the Vipers and the Warriors. I'm sitting amongst a bunch of Westwood fans. Viper fans off to my right, so I got to behave myself. And here we go. Jackson Lewis will lead it off. 271 hitter, no home runs, 7 RBI. Tied for the team lead in walks with Clayton Moore with 13 apiece. And the first pitch to Lures is high and away, ball one. We are underway from Westwood High School. Be great to score 3 or 4 runs here in the first inning. Put the pressure on these Warriors. Swung on, fouled up against the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Georgetown over Eastview 2-0, bottom of the second. Cedar Ridge against McNeil, 4-0 Raiders over the Mavericks, bottom of the fourth. That's no help whatsoever. Dripping Springs leading Animal Heights 3-1, bottom of the second. All games tonight here on Vype. Misses outside, 2-1. You're home for Central Texas baseball. Heck, Texas baseball. 2 balls and a strike to Lures. Trying to get things started here for the Vipers. Shows bunt and pushes up the first base side, but it's going to roll foul. And the count will go to 2-2 to the Viper right fielder. Two balls, 2 strikes. Good take, 3-2, and a good at bat. He's already made him throw. This will be the 6th pitch coming. Again, drive that pitch count up high. Get into their bullpen. Bottom of the fourth, Liberty Hill Cedar Park tied 1 apiece. Payoff pitch coming, 3-2. Up high, ball 4, and Lures has reclaimed the team lead in walks with now 14, and he starts the Viper first inning with the leadoff walk, and that'll bring up Hudson Lilly. Lilly, a 254 hitter, no home runs, 5 RBI. A couple of doubles on the season. Has tremendous speed. If he bunts for a sacrifice, don't think he's not going to try to beat it out. Because he will more often than not. Lures aboard at first. Shows bunt, gets it down to the third base side. Scooped up and the throw to first in time. And now they throw the ball away on the left field, but backing up to play alertly was Evan Dunn. But Lilly gets the job done. 5-3 sacrifice for the first out of the inning. Advances Lures up to second base. With 1 away, that'll bring up Braden Buchanan. All he's done is hit .384 in the season, 1 home run with 10 RBI, a team leading 7 doubles and a triple. The proverbial big stick at the plate. 1 out, runner in scoring position here, just underway, top of the first inning. Lays off the pitch down low, ball 1. In the first strike, 1 ball, 1 strike to Buchanan. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top foul, and the count now 1-2 to the Viper catcher. One-two pitch to Buchanan. Misses outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Crushed. Left field. Going back, and it is going to be dropped in there. Drops in front of the left field, and they're going to hold the runner at third. Lilly, of course, had to hold up in case that ball was caught. Didn't get out of the ballpark. But it kind of crossed up Evan Dunn out there, and Buchanan will be aboard with what I think is going to be a double. And the Vipers will have runners at second and third with 1 away for the starting pitcher, Connor Freeman.
Number 2, Connor Freeman.
It'll be Jack Nelson in to run for Buchanan. Just about got out of here. Got underneath it just a little bit. But now it's Lures at third. Nelson running for Buchanan at second. Still just 1 out for Connor Freeman. 347 hitter, no home runs, 10 RBI. Chopper right side, and it goes foul. That would have scored the run. Strike 1 to Freeman. Couple of doubles and a triple on the season for Freeman. Trying to help his own cause here in the early innings. Oh, 1 pitch. Misses high, ball 1. 2 chances to get these 2 crucial runs home. One ball, 1 strike to Freeman. Line shot into the glove. They might have a double play. They do. Hard hit line drive from Connor Freeman for out number 2, and Lures double up at 5 to end the inning for the Vipers. Tough break there. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Will you play through 1 half? It is the Vipers nothing, and Westwood coming up. And the Warriors lineup looks like this. Jeff Hebert, the first baseman, batting first. Gael Garcia at second, batting second. Matthew Gould, the shortstop, batting third. Ridge Morgan, the pitcher tonight, batting in the cleanup spot. Jackson Gould, the DH for the third baseman, Ramsey, batting fifth. Gus Windland out in right field, batting sixth. Jack Brinson behind the plate, batting seventh. Evan Dunn in left field, batting eighth. And C. Moore, the center fielder, batting ninth. So Hebert, Garcia, Matthew Gould, Morgan, Jackson Gould, Windland, Brinson, Dunn, and Moore, the batting order for Coach Casey Carter's Westwood Warriors. 8-2 leading the district, 17-5 overall. Viper defense, Gavin Shaddix, Tyler Hubbard, Jackson Lures, the outfield left to right. Hudson Lilly, Simon Baker, Clayton Moore, Landon Thomason, the infield third to first. Braden Buchanan behind the plate, and Connor Freeman, lefty on the mound for the Vipers, making his 8th appearance of the season. A record of 5-1, 33 and a third innings pitched, giving up 29 hits, 14 runs, 12 of those earned. Struck out 37, walked 18, and has an ERA of 2.54. All statistics incredibly unofficial. Well, the Vipers did everything right in the top of the first inning, but score runs. 2 really hard-hit baseballs, a lot of pitches thrown by Morgan. Baseball has a funny way of evening out. Maybe we'll catch a break later on in the ball game. Twilight here in Austin on a Thursday night.
For the Westwood Warriors, the first baseman, number 6, Jeff Hebert.
The story of the Vipers' success can be summed up as this. If the starting pitching is good, the Vipers win. If it's not, they struggle. I know that's usually the case in baseball, but it seems to be the case for the Vipers in particular. So Connor Freeman needs to have a good night tonight. Let's see what he does here against Hebert to lead off the Warrior first. Right down the pipe, strike one, good start. Curveball misses low, 1 ball, 1 strike to Hebert. Ball 1 pitch. Popped back up against the screen, and Freeman is ahead on the count, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch from Freeman. Just missed outside, 2-2. Two pitch. Got him, called strike 3, 1 away. Painted that outside corner. And that'll bring up Gael Garcia with 1 out.
The second baseman, number 11, Gael Garcia.
Garcia will step in with 1 out, bases empty. Give a shout out to my mom tuned into the great state of Illinois where they're getting wintry, blizzardy weather. High winds knocking stuff around. Hope everybody up there and everybody across the country has experienced bad weather the past 48 hours. Well, the nature throwing one last temper tantrum before giving way to spring. Pitch down low to Garcia. Just a little low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch from Freeman. Foul back to the screen, and he's ahead on the count again. Up, nope. I'm backwards. 2-1. Beautiful night for baseball. Gentle breeze blowing from right to left. 2 balls and a strike to Garcia. Swing and a miss as he waves at that one. Can't catch up to it. 2-2. 76 degrees here in Northwest Austin. The 2-2 pitch. Squib to the right side and takes a nice friendly bounce for Landon Thompson. He'll take it himself. 3 unassisted, and there are 2 away.
Number 21, Matthew Gula.
2 up, 2 down for Matthew Gula, the shortstop. Freeman, the first pitch to Gula. Right down the pipe, but outside. Ball 1, says the umpire. And I'm not going to argue with balls and strikes, not from this vantage point. Well, I might, but it doesn't mean anything. 1-0 pitch. Foul back to the screen, and the count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Chopper left side, but just foul between Hudson Lilly and Coach Casey Carter. He's done a tremendous job revitalizing this program here at Westwood. 1-2 the count to Gula. The pitch. Hit in the air to the right side, pretty well tagged. Lures going back. Does he have room? And he makes the catch right at the warning track. Gula gives it a ride, but Lures hauls it in at the fence. And the Warriors have done an order, 1-2-3-0 across here in the first inning. So we played through 1. We will go to the second. Still no score. You're watching Vandegrifft Vipers Baseball and Vype Live.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vipemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Five, 6, 7 hitters due up here to go to the top half of the second inning. Merle Bertrand here at the ballpark. Trey Grubb keeping an eye and an ear on things. It will be Gavin Shattuck, Simon Baker, Landon Thompson, hopefully a few more. Last report I have, but it's old. It was 1-0 Stony Point. Now 1-1 bottom of the fourth inning up at Dragon Diamond between Round Rock and Stony Point. So here's Gavin Shattuck, a team leading .391 hitter, no home runs, 4 RBI, a couple of doubles and a triple on the season thus far. He'll lead off the Viper half of inning number 2. And swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chopper up the middle, and will it get through? It will. Morgan tried to stab at it, just couldn't quite knock it down. Then Matthew Gula almost tracked it down, but it got up the middle. The seeing eye single starts off the Vipers here in the second. And that'll bring up Simon Baker, a .333 hitter, no homers and 3 RBI, 4 doubles, and a triple. Gavin Shattuck's the leading base stealer on the team, 16 out of 17. Baker shows bunt, pulls it back, pitch up high, ball 1. So keep an eye on number 10 over there. Be great to get him to second without Baker having to take the bat out of his hands. Not going this pitch, and the bunt attempt, foul back to the screen, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Baker. Shattuck's aboard. Vipers have put the leadoff runner aboard in both of their first 2 at-bats. One pitch. Pulls it back again. Ball 2. Snap though down to first, but the runner back. And the count 2-1 to Baker. Two-one pitch. Missed down low, and the count goes 3-1 to Baker. Let's see if he takes a pitch here. He'll probably still try to put it down if it's a buntable pitch. Shattuck's at first, 3 balls and a strike to Baker. Misses down low, ball 4, and Vandegrift has runners at first and second with nobody out. And that will bring up Landon Thomason. Thomason just batting .156, but he has one of the 2 Viper home runs, leads the team in RBIs with 13, and also has a triple. So the average probably not where he wants it to be, but he gets production when he is able to find a hole. He shows bunt, and bunts through it for strike 1. Shattuck's at second, Baker at first, nobody out here in the Viper second. Ooh, had a cut, fouls it back, and the count quickly 0-2 on the Viper first baseman. Tyler Hubbard on deck. Oh, 2 pitch to Thomason. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the foul tip. And a nice job by Brinson to hang on to it. So Thomason is out for out number 1. And that'll bring up Tyler Hubbard.
Batting number 6, Tyler Hubbard.
Hubbard, 171 hitter, no home runs, 6 RBI, 3 doubles on the season. His bat started to warm up just a little bit as of late. He shows bunt, pushes it up the first base side. They're going to go to third, and the ball gets away, and that's going to allow the run to score. Everybody else will move up, 1-0 VandeGrift. Nice idea, but the throw just a little low, and Ramsey unable to dig it out of the dirt. Probably a fielder's choice with an error, I think is how that would be ruled.
Number 13, Clayton.
So Shattuck scores to make it 1-0. Baker all the way over to third. Hubbard in second, 1-0 Vipers. Still just 1 out for Clayton Moore. Moore smacked it up the middle for a base hit. That's going to score at least 1. Might score 2. They're going to wave Hubbard around. The throw coming in, going to be close to the plate. Not in time. 3-0 VandeGrift on the 2 RBI single from Clayton Moore. That's production from the bottom of the order right there. And just to start, these Vipers needed. So Baker comes in, Hubbard comes in, Moore's aboard at first. 3-0 VandeGrift. Back to the top of the order will go with a runner at first and just 1 away.
We remind you fans that we have our concession stand open throughout the game. We have drinks, candy, cookies, soup, sausage wraps, hamburgers, hot dogs from the grill. Tonight, dollar dog.
Bottom of the 5th inning in Cedar Park. Cedar Park 4, Liberty Hill 1. They've scored 3, still have nobody out in that one.
Concession stand purchase.
So here's Lewis, reached down a walk to start things off in the first inning, and then was doubled off at third base on a hard hit line drive from Connor Freeman. Tough break there. Got himself a 3-run cushion, looking to pad that a little more here with a runner at first, and just 1 away. Shows bunt, gets it down in front of the plate, scooped out by Brinson. He'll go to first. And a nice job by Lewis. So a 2-3 sacrifice that time for out number 2. Does advance Moore up to second base. And that'll bring up Hudson Lilly with 2 away. Can never have enough runs in high school baseball, especially against these guys. It'd be great to pick up Mr. Moore out there at second base. Pitch down low in the dirt, ball 1 to Lilly. He reached on a sacrifice. And again, the pitch count rising for the number 2 pitcher of the Warriors, Ridge Morgan. Up high, 2-0. Hitter's pitch coming here to Hudson Lilly. That's in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 to Lilly. Foul tip. And the count goes to 2-2 to the Viper third baseman. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lily. Wheel and pivot, but no throw. As Moore scampers in. Pitch down to the dirt, ball 3, the throw down to third base, and it is not in time. Brinson did a good job smothering it, but Moore able to pick it up right away. He's able to steal third. The count is full now to Lily. With 2 away, Moore at third base. Three-two pitch. Up high, ball 4, and Vandegrift has runners at the corners. And guess who? Braden Buchanan stepping in. Lifted a double to left field that almost cleared the yard in his previous at bat. Comes up here with 2 outs and runners at the corners. Letter high strike, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Had a cut, fouls it back to the screen. Buchanan behind in the count, 0-2. Would love to get one more. Remember, they led us 8-1 in the 6th inning on Tuesday night. Check swing. Drop third strike, and the run's going to score unless they throw it down to first, and it is in time. Good job by Brinson to recover that ball in time. Buchanan, a bit of a late break, didn't realize the ball had gotten past, and it is a strikeout for Buchanan. And an executed 2-3 put out to complete the play. Retires the Vipers here in the 2nd inning, but not before Vandegrift picks up 3 runs. And they get it on 2 hits. No errors, I guess. 2 runners left on base. We will go to the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Up now 3-0. Good start, but a lot of baseball left to be played. For the Warriors in the 2nd inning, it'll be 4, 5, and 6 hitters to go up here. Morgan, Gula, and Wedman. Some of the other scores tonight in Central Texas. Georgetown and Eastview locked in a duel. Those 2 rivals, 2-1 Eagles over the Patriots. McNeil making a game of it against Cedar Ridge. 5-3 Cedar Ridge in the top of the 3rd inning. Griffin Springs leading Alamo Heights 4-1. That one's in the top of the 4th. So here is Ridge Morgan to lead it off. We'll get another quick, quiet inning here for the Vipers. Connor Freeman. Now he'll back off the rubber. Pitch a little low, ball 1. Line shot, and that's going to get down in the right field for a base hit. First hit of the night for the Warriors. As Morgan goes with the pitch and slaps it out to right field, that'll bring up Jackson Gula. And we're going to get a courtesy runner here for the Warriors. That is number 19. Blake Flores going to run for Morgan. So Flores running for Morgan at first, and Jackson Gula steps in. Curveball paints the outside corner, strike one. Into 4 up at Dragon Diamond, 3-1 Round Rock over Stony Point. I'd like to get a little help here by the Tigers. That one chop foul, the count 0-2. I think both of these teams would like to get a little help tonight by Stony Point. A Tiger win would benefit both of them. But Round Rock is not the same Round Rock they were at the start of the season. 0-2 pitch. Slap foul. Ooh, that one. Got to be on your toes in that Westwood dugout. No balls, 2 strikes to Gula. Chopper left side, and that is a fair ball knocked down by Lilly. Picks it up, throw it to first, and not going to be in time. Interesting to see how they ruled this one. That one took forever to get to him. Going to be runners at the corners regardless. I think that's probably going to be ruled a hit. And the Warriors are bringing the tying run aboard here with Gus Winland stepping in. Took a funny hop. Lilly knocked it down, kept it in front of him. But Gula with pretty good speed beats the throw, and there's runners at first and second with nobody out for Winland. It is indeed ruled a single. So an infield single for Gula. Flores at second, Gula at first, nobody out for Gus Winland. He shows bunt and pushes it foul up against the screen, strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Pitch up high, ball one, snap throw down to second. They're going to get him. They got him. He strikes again. Braden Buchanan, the quarterback, with a missile. The cut down, Blake Flores at second base. You usually see that at first, but the back pick at second, there's one away. Not sure what the count is now to Winland. There is one out. That pitch drops in there for a strike. I think the count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 away, and that hits him. Well, I thought it hit him, but I guess not. He must have skipped out of the way. So 2-2. Nice job by Buchanan scrambling to track down that baseball and keep Gula aboard at first. Thought it hit Winland. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner at first. Just misses outside of the count. I guess that was ball 4. So it got thrown off in the count there after the pickoff. First walk of the ball game surrendered by Freeman. That moves Gula up to second base with 1 out. Winland at first, then Jack Brinson, the catcher, steps in. Runners at first and second, 1 away. Pitch up high, ball 1. Now you're down to your 7, 8, 9 hitters. If you're Connor Freeman, just go to work on the batters. Throw strikes, let your defense make the plays. Down low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to Brinson. There's a good-looking pitch. Slider inside corner, strike one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch from Freeman. Got him! Curveball called strike 3. Big second out, and that'll bring up Evan Dunn with 2 outs, runners at first and second. Strikeout, second strikeout of the night for Freeman. Top of the third inning up in the Fort Worth area. Richland 1, Birdville nothing. Richland won the first game last night, 6-0, rescheduled from Tuesday night storms. That pitch a little high and away, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Up high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Down low, ball 3. See if Freeman can battle back here. Three-0 pitch coming. In there for a strike at the letters, 3-1. Three-one pitch. At the letters again for strike 2. Bit of a high strike zone, but we'll take it. So fell behind in the count, 3-0. Now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Freeman trying to get out of the mini jam here in the second. The pitch. High and away, ball 4. He lost him, and the bases are loaded. So all 3 tying runs are aboard for Seymour. Caleb Moore is his first name. We wondered about that. So Caleb Moore. Moore steps in, runners on all 3 bases. Jackson Gula at third, Winlet at second, Dunn at first. Still 2 outs, no damage done. The pitch from Freeman. Missed up high, ball 1. Coach is going to come out here after 1 more of those. He's not going to wait. He's going to come out right now. He doesn't like what he's seeing from Freeman. Single, bunch single, pickoff, then a walk, then a strikeout, then another walk. Bases loaded, no runs in yet with 2 away. The count 1-0 to Caleb Moore. As I mentioned, we are in the grandstand here, so we got to apologize for the extraneous noise and the traffic going back and forth in front of the camera.
Thank you for your sponsorship of Westwood Baseball.
1 ball, no strikes to Caleb Moore. Pitch up high, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. High again, ball 3. No place to put Moore. Three balls, no strikes to Moore. Inside corner for a strike, 3-1. Three one pitch. Missed outside, ball 4, and that walks in a run. RBI the easy way as Jackson Gula trots in to make it 3-1. Windland up to third base. Dunn up to second base. Still have 2 outs, but now we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting number 6, Jeff Hebert.
Tying runs in scoring position. Hebert struck out looking in the first. Check the swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 1 to Hebert. Oh, 1 pitch. Hit in the air to dead away center field. Pretty well tagged. Going back is over the head. That's going to score the tying runs on the RBI double. The center field on the bat of Jeff Hebert. All 3 runs score, and the Warriors battle back to take the lead. Windland, Dunn, and Moore all score on the play. Just can't give up that many walks. And it's 4-3 Westwood when they had 2 outs and a runner at first. And we're going to have a pitching change. Coming in from the bullpen is going to be Daniel Farrell. This will be interesting. Farrell, the starting pitcher on Tuesday night, had control problems. Came out of the game at about this time. Only threw about 40 pitches, so he's got a lot of pitches in the tank. Uses a reliever primarily last year. Last time they did this at Vista Ridge, it didn't go very well. So hopefully Daniel Farrell can come in and get some good innings of work. We'll give you his numbers here. Making now his 10th appearance on the season, a record of 6-1, 36 2/3 innings pitched, leads the team in that category. Giving up 24 hits, 11 runs, 10 of those earned. He struck out 48 and walked 26 with an ERA of 1.93. He'll inherit a situation where Jeff Hebert is standing at second base, having driven in 3. He'll be facing Gael Garcia with 2 outs and a runner at second. The Vipers get 3 in the top of the third and giving up 4 so far here in the bottom of the second. You know he was bummed after Tuesday night. He wants nothing more than to come in here and pitch about 4 innings of shutout baseball. Here's Garcia, grounded out to first unassisted in the first inning. First pitch from Farrell. Swing and a miss. Good heat, strike 1. Freeman, by the way, was listed as a pitcher and designated hitter, so he can stay in the ballgame as the DH. He might also go out to right field. We'll see how that all shakes out here after we get out of this inning. Ground ball left side. Lilly scoops it up off the ground. A good throw to first. In time. Daniel Farrell comes in, does his job, gets out of the inning on 2 pitches to retire the side. But in the inning for Westwood, they pick up 4 runs They get it on. 3 hits, helped out by 3 walks. No errors, homer to left on base. We play through 2. We'll go to the 3rd. New ball game, 4-3, Westwood on top. You're watching Vandegrifts Vipers baseball on Vype Live. Welcome back to Westwood. Merle Bertrand here at the ballpark. Vipers trailing it out for the first time tonight, and they will send up to 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Connor Freeman due to lead it off. .38 pitches unofficially through the first 2 innings for Ridge Morgan. Into 5 up at Dragon Diamond. 3-1. Ron Rock up on Stony Point. Here's Freeman. He hit a rope. A line shot right into the glove of Gael Garcia at second base. Turned into a double play when Jackson was doubled up off at third base. So hit it hard, but not rewarded for it. Takes the first pitch into called strike 1 from Morgan. Had a cut, swings through it, and the count quickly 0-2. In there, called strike 3, and Freeman is out on 3 pitches. So 1 out for Gavin Shaddix. Shattuck started the 3-run uprising last inning with a leadoff single right up the middle. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Good ball game tonight over at Cedar Park. Timberwolves defeat Liberty Hill 4-3. One-0 pitch. Up high, ball 2 to Shaddix. Two-0 pitch. Swung on, foul tip, and the count 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Shaddix. That ball crushed to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Gavin Shaddix 2 for 2 on the night. And that'll bring up the shortstop Simon Baker with 1 out and 1 aboard.
Number 3, Simon Baker.
Baker reached on a walk and scored in the second. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch called strike 1. Top of the 7th inning, Cedar Ridge 6, McNeil 3. Oh, 1-1 the count to Baker. Shows bunt again, pulls it back. The pitch misses outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There goes the runner off first. That ball hit in the air to center field, pretty well tagged. Going back, and it is going to be caught. Great catch out there in center field by Moore. And having to scamper back to first base is going to be Shattuck. He was standing at second to make sure it wasn't going to get over the head of Caleb Moore. Unfortunately for the Vipers, it doesn't. Baker gave it a ride, but Moore hauls it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Landon Thomason with 2 outs and runner at first. We've hit the ball hard tonight and have not always been rewarded for it. We'll just got to keep at it. Pitch down low, ball 1. I mentioned Shattuck, 16 for 17 in stolen bases. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go here with Thompson up. Up high, the count 2-0. Two-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to Landon Thomason. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. There goes the runner off first. And pitch misses inside, ball 3. It'll be an uncontested stolen base for Gavin Shattuck. So now 3-2 to Thompson. A base hit could score the tying run. Big pitch coming here. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Landon Thomason. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him. Vipers get the tying run in scoring position, unable to do. Looks like the defense has stayed the same, so Freeman will just stay in as a designated hitter. So the outfield remains Shattuck, Hubbard, and Lures. Lilly, Baker, Moore, Thompson, the infield third to first. Braden Buchanan behind the plate. And Daniel Farrow to square off against Matthew Gula here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pitch up high, ball 1 to Gula. They've gone final now. Cedar Ridge defeating McNeil 6-3. Not what Vandergrift fans wanted to hear. Line shot, knocked down by Lilly. Can't find it. The throw to first is not going to be in time. Did a good job knocking it down, but just couldn't locate the baseball quick enough.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 13, Ridge Morgan.
And Gould's going to be aboard, and that'll bring up Ridge Morgan. Single back in the 2nd inning. Pitch low and away, ball one. And that one is ruled an error on Lilly. So Gould aboard on the air. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ball one pitch. Hit in the air to the right side. Lures coming in. Running a long way. Can't get to it. And it's going to be a seeing eye, a bloop single. Now they try to send the runner over to third. The throw coming in, and it's up the line. And Westwood has runners at the corners with nobody out. Just found the soft spot there, did Ridge Morgan. And once again, Blake Flores will run for him. So Gula at third, Flores at first, nobody out here. And Jackson Gula will step in. Pitch misses, ball one. Inside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gula. Infield single in the second. Line shot right into the glove. Simon Baker. Westwood base runners do a good job staying put. Hard hit ball, but Baker right there for the out, first out of the inning. So a big first out. Now a double play can get you out of it as Gus Windland will step in. He walked and scored in the second. Runner still at the corners, but now one away. Ground ball right side. They're going to tag the runner at second. The throw to first in time. And the Vipers are out of the inning. Great play by Clayton Moore. Didn't hurry. Picked it up. Tagged the runner on the way by for the second out of the inning. And the 4-3 double play gets Daniel Farrow and the Vipers out of a huge jam. Maybe that'll spark the offense. No runs, 1 hit. 1 error doesn't hurt anything. 1 runner left on base. And we'll go to the bottom half of the third inning, still trailing it by just, or top of the fourth inning, pardon me, trailing it just by 1. For the Vipers here in the fourth inning, it's 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Tyler Hubbard, Clayton Moore, then back to the top of the order will go. Vandegrift with 3 in the top of the second. Westwood answer with 4 in the bottom of the second. And that's where we stand. Four runs, 4 hits, no errors for Westwood. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Vipers. Again, the email is open. Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural. voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. Give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. Westwood fans, welcome aboard as well.
How about number 6, Tyler Hubbard.
As Tyler Hubbard steps in.
You want to go? You want to leave? You want to leave?
Misses outside, ball 1. Hubbard reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the second inning. Misses outside, ball 2. So in case the Vipers think they can just cruise right through Hutto next week, Vista Ridge probably thought the same thing. They're trailing at 6-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning at Hutto, and the Hippos have the bases loaded. Swung on foul tip, and the count 2-1. now 7-1. Hutto embracing the spoiler role. Going to have a visit to the mound here. 2 balls and a strike. I don't see anybody loosening up in Westwood's bullpen. If Morgan is shaken up, or if Coach is only up to 54 pitches. It sure looks like we're going to have a pitching change. There is somebody loosening up down there. So yes, it looks like Ridge Morgan is coming out of the ball game. Hope he's okay. I didn't see anything, but certainly hope he's okay. And looks like coming in the pitch here for Westwood. Williamson. That would be Cooper Williamson. So Cooper Williamson, the new pitcher for the Warriors. We'll see what else they do on defense if they move anybody around. So far, it looks like everything's going to stay put. Now they put Flores over at third instead of Ramsey. Michael Flores now the third baseman. I'm cheating and watching Mr. Buchanan on Game Changer. My eyes aren't that good. From what I can tell, the outfield remains Evan Dunn, Caleb Moore, and Gus Winland. Michael Flores now at third, Matthew Gula at short, Gael Garcia at second, and Jeff Hebert at first. Princeton remains behind the plate, and Cooper Williamson will be the new pitcher for Westwood as Hutto's expanded the lead now to 9-1. They seem to be giving Williamson quite a few throws, so I'm not so sure that Ridge Morgan wasn't shaken up a little bit. If that's the case, we certainly hope he's okay. I said in the pregame I wanted to get into the bullpen, but I didn't want to get into the bullpen by somebody getting hurt. So Williamson, a left-hander, will face off against Tyler Hubbard. He'll inherit a 2-1 count against the Viper center fielder. We're playing here in the top of the fourth inning, down 4-3. Cedar Ridge has already won. Round Rock is leading. Vista Ridge is trailing big at Hutto on the surprise of the night thus far. So Hubbard will step back in and resume his at-bat. He's got a count of 2-1 on him. And swing and a miss, strike two. So both starting pitchers are out of the game here. We're only in the fourth inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hubbard. Excuse me, check swing to hang alive. And the count remains 2-2 to Hubbard. Two balls, 2 strikes to the Viper center fielder. Sky high pop-up. If there was a cloud, it'd poke a hole in it. Hanging up in the air like one of Hudson Lily's punts, and Evan Dunn hauls it in for out number 1. So one away base is empty for Clayton Moore. Moore may have saved the night just a few moments ago, scooping up that ground ball to tag the runner and turn a 4-3 double play. And at the plate, all he's done is a 2 RBI single in the second inning. Shows bunt and pushes it foul to first base side, strike 1. No balls and a strike to Moore. Curveball drops in there for a strike. About a 45-mile-an-hour curveball, but it got the job done. No balls and 2 strikes to the Lone Ranger. Oh, 2 pitch. Chopper up the middle, and it's going to get under the glove and out in the center field for a single from Clayton Moore. He's 2 for 2 in the night. Now the ball bobbled out in the outfield to throw to second, not in time. Moore's safe for the tying run at second base. That was close. But Moore with the single, probably going to be ruled in error as well. And with 1 out, the tying runs at second base. Back to the top of the order will go to Jackson Lewis. Lewis walked and a sacrifice bunt on the night. And now time is called. Now, so far, it looks like they're going to credit Moore with a double. He's at second base nonetheless. As Lewis steps in. That pitch bends back across the inside corner, strike 1.
Sorry, in front of the camera.
Oh, you're fine. 0-1 pitch. Chopper right side. That'll move the runner up to third. Gobbled up by the second baseman Garcia over to Hubert for the 4-3 putout. Now 2 away, but the tying run, Clayton Moore, standing at third base, and that'll bring up Hudson Lilly. Got to get him in. Lilly on the night, sacrifice bunt, and reach on a walk. He's going to put it down. He's going to put it down and make this new pitcher make a play. Nope. No. Ball gets away, but not far enough for Moore to advance, and the count 1-0.
Adding number 15, Hudson Lilly.
1-0 to Lily. Another curveball business for a strike. And the count, 1 ball and a strike. Braden Buchanan on deck if Lily can extend the inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Viper third baseman. Pitch down in the dirt, and again, Brinson doing a good job keeping that ball from not going back to the backstop. But now a hitter's count for Lily, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Right down the pipe. And the count evens up 2-2. That fastball probably looked like 100 miles an hour after the off-speed stuff that's been coming in. 2-2 the count to Lily. One hops up to the plate, and again Brinson blocks it off the chest protector, and the count is 3-2 to Lily. Big pitch coming up in this baseball game. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Vipers have the tying run at third base with 2 outs in the 4th. The pitch. Swung on, dropped, third strike. Can't track it down. The runner's going to score. Nasty pitch. Lily swings and misses for strike 3, but Brinson unable to track that one down. And the Vipers get one the cheap way. We're tied at 4. You'll take him any way you can get him.
Number 5, Braden Buchanan.
So now 4-4, 2 outs, runner at first, and Braden Buchanan will step in. Pitch up high, ball 1. Buchanan came into the night with the team leading 7 doubles. Tacked one out of that in the first inning. 1 for 2 on the night. High and away, ball 2. That one hops back up to the plate, gets away, and that's going to allow Lily to move up to second base. So 3 balls, no strikes to Buchanan. The go-ahead run in scoring position with 2 away. See if Braden has a green light here on 3-0. That's a 3-0 strike right there. 3 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike to the Viper catcher. Chop foul, now the count is 3-2. So a nice job of Williamson battling back. And we'll get the payoff pitch right here. Three balls, 2 strikes. Misses outside, ball 4, and Vandegrift has runners at the corners with 2 away. And that'll bring up Connor Freeman. As once again, Jack Nelson Jack Nelson going to run for Buchanan. Nelson run for Buchanan at first base. Lily at second base, 2 away for Connor Freeman. Curveball misses inside, ball 1. Freeman 0 for 2 on the night. Hit a rocket in the first. To turn into a tough look double play. Good pitch there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to Freeman. Off speed stays up high, 2-1. Two and one to Connor Freeman. Hit in the air left side, hopefully to get out of play. Giving chase, and it just lands beyond the dugout for Westwood, and the count goes to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and second. Round Rock has defeated Stony Point tonight 3-1 to sweep that series. Swing and a miss, pulled the string. Freeman couldn't lay off of it, and the inning is over. The Vipers do scratch in the tying run, however. They get that run on just 1 hit. Leave 2 runners aboard. We are halfway through this one. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning, all tied up 4-4. And that will be a good time for me to thank Jennifer Farrell, Stephen Mueller, the Vandegrifts Viper Baseball Booster Club, and all the sponsors that you see there on your screen, including our Grand Slam sponsor, Shannon Kramer with Kramer Property Group, our home run sponsors, Silverton Custom Homes with Mr. Jason Grimm and Jones and Spross, our double play sponsors, Sport Clips Haircuts with Mr. Craig Smiles with 1835 Realty, Ranch Road Vision Source and the Quabas Company, our single play sponsors, Pediatric Dentistry of Steiner Ranch, Trent Reynolds Player Development, Steiner Dental, Pinnacle Sports Performance and Rehabilitation, Candalia Haley, Tomlin Family Orthodontics, Steiner Wellness and Nutrition, and South Star Bank, along with our Vype Network sponsor. That would be Academy Sports and Outdoors. So Cedar Ridge and Round Rock have already won. They are 8-3. Vista Ridge is losing big. They're about to drop to 6-5. Can the Vipers keep pace and stay and take over sole possession of 4th place? Or will they drop into that tie again with Vista Ridge? Still 1 game off the playoff pace. We'll find out here in just a few minutes. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Let me update everything here for you. And Daniel Farrell will face the bottom of the order. Jack Brinson to lead it off for Westwood. It'll be Brinson, Dunn, and Caleb Moore. And the first pitch from Farrell has looked pretty darn good in relief here in their first strike. Brinson 0 for 1 in the night. He struck out in the 2nd inning. The pitch from Farrell. 1 hop up to the plate, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. That one swung on, foul tip. And the count 2-2 to Brinson. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Farrell. Swing and a miss. He got him. And they will throw down to first to complete the put-out. 1 away. Well, 1 out. That'll bring up Evan Dunn. Farrell's first strikeout of the night. And Dunn steps in. He has reached down a walk and scored his only other at bat. Chopper up the middle, and Farrell has it. And he will toss it softly over to first place, and there are quickly 2 outs here in the Warrior fourth. 2 up, 2 down for Caleb Moore. My mom says it's a nail biter. Yes, it is, Mom. Important game. More so by the other results coming in tonight. As Moore steps in. First pitch down low, ball 1. RBI walk back in the second inning. Swung out, foul back to the screen, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Moore. Just a little high, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Up high again, 3-1. Don't lose him here. Three balls, 1 strike. Right down the pipe for strike 2. And the count goes full to the Warrior center fielder. The pitch from Farrell, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul low, ball 4, he lost him, and it's a 2-out walk to Moore. He's aboard for the second time tonight. And back to the top of the order will go to Jeff Hebert. Hebert with the killer tonight. The 3 RBI double in the second. Also struck out in the first. Outfield playing him very deep after what happened in that second inning. Missed up high, ball 1. That's a good pitch in the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hebert. When our pitchers miss, they miss up high for some reason. That's been consistent. 1-1 pitch. Way up high that time, 2-1. The pitch. High again, 3-1. All of a sudden, he's lost the range. That happens just like that to these guys. 3 balls, 1 strike to Hebert. That's a good pitch for a strike, and the count goes full again. Second time, the count's gone full in a row. Let's see what the payoff brings this time. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Hebert. Farrell looking in. The pitch. Lays off of it, high, ball 4, and Westwood has runners at first and second with 2 outs after back-to-back walks, and that'll bring up Gael Garcia. Garcia 0 for 2, grounded out to first, grounded out to third. Good pitch for a strike. Got ahead on the count this time. 0-1 to the Warrior second baseman. Missed up. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Lifted in the air to the right side. That's going to be trouble if it's fair. It's drifting foul and just out of the reach of Landon Thomason. 4 strike 2. Got a glove on it. Couldn't make the catch in an unfamiliar ballpark. And Garcia still has life. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Farrell looking in. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. From the belt, the 1-2 pitch. Line shot just fouled on the first base side. That one was trouble. And the count remains 1-2. One-two pitch. Line shot, and it's going to get out in the right field for a base hit. They're going to wave the runner around. Here comes the throw to the plate. They got a shot. They're going to get him. They got him. A beautiful play by Jackson Lures. Fired a strike. Braden Buchanan waited on it, applied the tag, and we're going to stay tied going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Single for Garcia. I don't blame Coach at all for sending the runner around from third. Make the defense make the play, but Jackson Lures was up for it. And 9-2 on the throw to retire the side. Wow. In the inning for the Warriors, no runs on 1 hit. No errors, 2 runners left on base. And we'll go to the top of the 5th inning, still tied at 4.
If you'd like to volunteer to sing, take me out to the ball game. Come to the press box. Sorry, the Mike Gula press box.
Well, we seem to see defense tonight. The play by Clayton Moore, the double play, got the Vipers out of 1 jam. That play there by Jackson Lures. And we still got a tie ball game. Coming up here for Vandegrifft will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up. Shaddix, Baker, and Thomason. And what is now essentially a 3-inning baseball game. Coach Carter talking to the home plate umpire. We might have some changes out there. I'll break out the Academy Sports and Outdoors binoculars. I had to pay for them, though. They weren't sponsors yet when I bought them.
I'll take any fan that wants to sing, take them to the ball game. Don't make me sing.
Trying to see what changes they've made. I can't really tell.
Saxon.
All right, so here we go. It'll be Gavin Shaddix to lead it off here in the Viper 5th. Shaddix 2 for 2 on the night, a couple of singles and a run scored. And they're called strike 1. These guys have all had a chance now to talk about what Cooper Williamson is doing out there, that overhand, that slow breaking curveball. Let's see how they adjust to it. That stays up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Sliced out to right field for a base hit. And Shaddix's perfect night continues. 3 for 3 on the night, all singles. All the different parts of the ballpark. He's hit 1 to center, hit 1 to left. Now he hits 1 to right. And that'll bring up Simon Baker. Shaddix 17 for 18 in stolen bases now. He's already got 1 tonight as Simon Baker steps in. 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Joe's bunt pulls it back, and the pitch in there for a strike anyway. Strike 1 to Baker. No balls and a strike. Toss over to first. Shows bunt again, pulls it back again. The pitch up high, 1-1. Dripping Springs with a nice bounce back win. They defeat Alamo Heights tonight, 6-1 out in the Hill Country. Birdville and Richland knotted up 2 apiece, top of the 5th inning up in the DFW area. Pushes the bunt up foul at the first base side, and the count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Baker. Chopper up the middle, and it's going to get under the glove and out into center field. And the Vipers have runners at first and second with nobody out here in this 5th inning. So Shattuck's up to second, Baker up to first. And Landon Thompson will step in. 0 for 2 on the night with a couple of strikeouts. And Coach Hickle's going to talk to him about what they might want to do here. See if he puts one down. Shattuck's at second, Baker at first, nobody out for Thomason. He does show bunt, and the ball gets back to the backstop. Both runners are going to move up. That keeps the bat in his hands on the wild pitch. So now just make contact. A sacrifice fly will score a run. Infield single scores a run. Another pass ball scores a run. One ball, no strikes to Thomason. This might get the run home. It might actually drop in there, and it will drop in there for a base hit. That's going to allow the run to score and the runner to move up to third, 5-4. VANDEGRIFT. Landon Thompson with a bloop single RBI to right field. That plates Shattuck's. And on the play, Simon Baker scampers over to third base. So runners at the corners with nobody out, and a 5-4 Viper lead. And we're going to have another pitching change. Looks like coming in to pitch will be Gus Windland. Will be the third pitcher of the night. Tough break for Westwood if indeed Ridge Morgan is shaken up. We certainly hope he's okay for the playoffs. It felt like this might happen if VANDEGRIFT could get into the bullpen, but you don't want to get into it that way. We'll see how they move their defense around with Windland coming in. I see number 6 moving over to shortstop. So Hebert moves over to short. That means they got to track down now who's out in right field and who's taking over at first base. Got a beat on the first baseman, just waiting for him to turn around so I can get a look at his number. 11. He's been in the ball game. They only have 15 guys on their roster. They make the most of them. Gael Garcia. Oh, he's just going to stay over first base. Is that Morgan? Is that 15? Lescano is over at first base. Still don't know who's out in right. Matthew Lescano is over at first base. And Tyler Hubbard will step in. Let's reset it. Simon Baker at third, Landon Thomason at first base. Nobody out, one run in here in the top of the fifth inning. And Tyler Hubbard will step in. Hubbard on the night 0 for 2 with reach on a fielder's choice in the third inning. Now, it looks like actually Goulet stayed in the game and Hebert went out to right field, which makes more sense. They did that last night. And Hubbard fouls it back to the screen. Strike one. See if I can confirm that here. Yes, that is number 6 out in right field, Jeff Hebert. So Goulet stays at shortstop. We'll reset it for you here after this pitch. No balls in. There goes the runner off first, and the pitch down gets away from the catcher, and that's going to allow another run to score. Thompson was off with the pitch. The ball skipped away from the catcher, Brinson, and that allowed Baker to score on the wild pitch, and it's now 6-4 Vandegrift. Thompson standing at second base. One ball, one strike to Hubbard. Pitch down low, ball 2. Two balls, one strike to Hubbard. Swing and a miss. Evan Dunn, Caleb Moore, and now Jeff Hebert, the outfield left to right. Michael Flores, Matthew Gula, Gael Garcia, Matthew Lescano, now the infield third to first. Jack Brinson behind the plate, and Gus Windland, the third Warrior pitcher of the night, has a 2-2 count on Tyler Hubbard. Think you're all caught up.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. And pitch down low, ball 3, gets away, but the runners cannot advance, and the count is full to Hubbard. 3-2 pitch. Low ball 4, and the bases are loaded, but nobody out. Oh, check that. What am I saying? Runners at first and second, but nobody out. And that'll bring up Clayton Moore, who's had a good night tonight. 2 for 2 with a double, a 2 RBI single in the second inning. He shows bunt, pulls it back, pitch paints the inside corner, strike one. Three straight singles, wild pitch, and a walk. And put the Vipers back on top here, but we're only in the fifth inning. This series has been a series of comebacks thus far. Inside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Moore. Tried to bunt, and bunt foul tip for strike 2. I mentioned the Lone Ranger 2 for 2 on the night. Man, if they can get his bat going, get some beef at the bottom of the order, will make him a very dangerous ball club. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. ECU hung with Georgetown early, but the Eagles just too good. They pull away to take a 14-1 win tonight. Two balls, 2 strikes to Moore. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Good job just to get a piece of it and foul it back to the screen. The count remains 2-2. That pitch misses, and the count goes full now to Moore. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Windland. Chopper left side. They're going to step in the bag for 1. To throw down to second. Pulls him off the bag. He's safe. So 5 unassisted. Retires Thomason for out number 1. Hubbard will move up to second base. Moore aboard at first on the fielder's choice. 1 out, back to the top of the order, and Jackson Lures we go. Lures 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt and a walk at the plate, but man on the defensive side, throwing out the runner at home to preserve what was then a 4-4 tie. Comes up here with runners at first and second, and 1 out in the 5th inning. Shows bunt and pushes up the third base side, but it just rolls foul. Strike 1. I'm keeping an eye on TexasHighSchoolBaseball.com to see if they post that Hutto Vista Ridge score. McNeil did us no favors. Stony Point did us no favors, but Hutto was about to pull a big upset against Vista Ridge. Pitch. Misses outside. Ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to Lures. Popped up out of play to the left side, and the count 1-2. Hubbard at second, Moore at first. One ball, 2 strikes. Time is called. One-two pitch. That ball line over the glove of the second baseman out in the right field for a base hit. 1-1 is going to score. And it's an RBI single to right off the bat of Jackson Lewis, and the Vipers lead at 7-4.
Number 15, Hudson Lewis.
So Lewis' RBI single to right scores Hubbard to make it 7-4. And Hudson Lindley will come in. On the play, Moore moves up to second base. He had to hold to make sure the ball wasn't caught. Still just 1 out, 7-4 Vandegrift. Garcia climbed the ladder, almost hauled that one in, but just out of his reach. Pitch up high, ball 1-2. Hudson Lilly, 0 for 1 in the night, also a sacrifice bunt in the first inning. Pitch down low, 2-0. No lead is safe. I'll say it again. We were down by 7 runs heading into the 6th inning. Fought back to send it to extras. Almost fought back from 5 down. They can do it too. 2 balls, no strikes to Lilly. Down low, 3-0. Pitch. Right down the pipe for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike to Lilly. Braden Buchanan on deck. Three-one pitch. Drilled on the right side. It's going to drop in there for a base hit. They're going to send the runner home. The throw coming in. They've got a shot, and they get a tag him on the way by. So their right fielder gets the job done. Jeff Hebert, who was just inserted there after the pitching change, he fired a strike. Brinson with the tag on the foot of the leaping Clayton Moore for out number 2. Nice play by the Warriors, 2 away. So 2 outs for Buchanan. Lilly gets credit for the single. Moore out at the plate, 9-2 for the second out of the inning. Lilly moved up to third on the throw home. So we have runners at the corners with 2 outs for Buchanan, who is 1 for 2 in the night with a double and a walk. And if I tried to leap over the tag like Clayton Moore did, I'd wind up in the hospital. 1 ball, no strikes to Buchanan. Cedar Creek over Maynard tonight, 6-2. Weiss over Hendrickson, 3-2. That one's in the 8th. Oh, they got the runner picked off for first base, but they're going to steal second anyway. So the wheel and the pivot, Lures was off to the races. They threw behind him, and by the time they could get it down to shortstop, he had second base stolen. Runners at second and third with 2 out. The count remains 1-0 to Buchanan. That pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 more runs would not hurt at all. We've already lost 1 3-run lead tonight. 1 ball and a strike to Buchanan. That ball ripped and knocked down by the shortstop. The long throw to first in time. A sensational play by Matthew Gould to rob Braden Buchanan of an RBI single. So the 6-3 putout retires the side. The Vipers do get 3 runs in the inning. They get them on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Leave 2 runners aboard. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning, up 7-4. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Vandegrifts Vipers Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
All right, we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, 9 outs away from a huge win on the road against the Westwood Warriors, but 9 outs away from a huge win on the road against the Westwood Warriors. Daniel Farrow does have a 3-1 cushion now, and he'll go to work against the heart of the Westwood order, Matthew Gould, the shortstop. How many times does it happen in baseball? Somebody makes a great play, they'll come up to lead off the next inning. That's what you got here, as Gould will step in to lead it off. Gould at the plate, 0 for 2, reach on an error in the 3rd inning. Farrow unofficially 33 pitches tonight, a couple of walks and a strikeout. And the pitch down low, ball 1. If I remember right, the pitch count limit is 110 in high school baseball, and I think Farrow had 40 the other night. Sky high pop-up, that one's sailing out of play. Get behind my car, please. Looks like it's going to be further down the street. Got somebody's, but I don't think it was mine. 1 ball, 1 strike. I had him at 41 pitches unofficially on Tuesday night, talking about Daniel Farrow. The pitch down low, ball 2. So he's got about 70 pitches, give or take, by my math, total coming into tonight. He's used up about half of those. The pitch down low, ball 3. Three balls and a strike to Gula. And a leadoff walk was not the way you wanted to start this 5th inning. That'll bring up Ridge Morgan. He does stay in the ballgame as a designated hitter. That's a good sign. And he is 2 for 2 at the plate tonight, a couple of singles. Umpire checking the lineup card, it looks like. Now looking down towards Coach Carter, who I don't see in the 3rd base box. Unless he's coming in as a pinch hitter, the reinsertion rules in high school baseball. That could be the case here. So he will step in with a runner at first base, nobody out. Seven 4 Vipers. Westwood batting here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. That ball crushed to left field. Pretty well tagged. Going back, and it is gone. And just like that, we got a 1-run ball game as Ridge Morgan drives it over the left field wall, scoring himself and Gula on the 2-run blast. And we'll start the inning over with 2 runs in for Westwood. Pitch misses down low, ball 1. So 7-6 your score now. And we might have a pitching change. He's talking to Daniel Farrell. Connor Freeman started the game, came out in the second inning. Farrell has come in and pitched 2 solid innings, actually 3 solid innings. But gives off a leadoff walk, and then the towering shot from Ridge Morgan to make it 7-6. One ball, no strikes to Gula. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Fouls it up against the screen to the count 1-2. One-two pitch. Squib to the left side, coming on is Lilly. He's going to scoop it up. Double clutch, throws the first in time. Nice play by Hudson Lilly for out number 1. So with 1 out, that'll bring up Gus Windland.
Now batting number 7, Gus Windland.
Windland on the night. 0 for 1. Hitting into that double play back in the 3rd inning. Walked in the 2nd. And takes the first pitch in there, called strike 1. That pitch in the first strike, and the count 0-2. In there, called strike 3. Message delivered from Coach Hickle. Daniel Farrow has bore down here and got 2 quick outs after the home run shot. 2 outs now for Jack Brinson. Brinson 0 for 2 tonight. He struck out twice. Once looking, once swinging. Pitch a little low, ball 1. Looking ahead to the Vipers 6, it'll be 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Just missed outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike from Farrell. Chopper left side, that's going to be foul. Coach Carter with the assist over to Hudson Lilly. And the count 2-2 to Brinson. Two balls, 2 strikes. Down low off of Buchanan's faceplate. The count goes full to Brinson. Three balls, 2 strikes. Just missed outside, and it's another walk. That one didn't miss by much. But now the tying run is aboard for Evan Dunn, the left fielder. Dunn walked and scored in the 2nd, tapped out to Farrow back in the 4th inning. Two outs, tying run at first. Want to get done and start the 6th inning with the number 9 hitter. Misses inside, ball 1. Can't see into the Viper bullpen if anybody's loosening up down there. Lifted in the air to the right side, going to get out of play, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. We're through, I think, 4 guys on Tuesday night. You can see Spiel is back in the game again. Not sure if Mulcahy would come back. He would be the guy you'd love to see coming in here if needed. What you'd like even more is for Daniel Farrow to get out of the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to done. That was a good-looking pitch, and the umpire says no, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Popped up right side. That is going to be drifted in. That's headed towards my car. Oh, it didn't reach there. Ooh. Landed in the upper row of the auxiliary bleachers down there. And the count 2-2. Farrow's 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. Give a shout out to Johnny Baeza, longtime KMAX sports broadcaster. Just got home from doing the Round Rock game. Round Rock defeating Stony Point tonight 3-1. He's tuned in tonight, cheering for the Vipers, which he rarely does. 2 balls, 2 strikes to done. The pitch. Way outside, ball 3. Snap throw down to first. That was pretty close. There's that back pick throw again from Buchanan. He's already got one of those guys at second base tonight. Three balls, 2 strikes to Evan Dunn. The pitch. There goes the runner off first. Swung on, foul back to the screen. We'll do it again. $15 broadcasts tonight. I think we might be the last one going. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Evan Dunn. Farrow trying to bear down. The 3-2 pitch. Chopper left side. That is foul. And this will be pitch number 8 coming up to Dunn. Farrow and Dunn battling it out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Three-two pitch. Missed down low, ball 4. Doesn't miss by much again. Holy cow. And back-to-back walks, but runners at first and second for Caleb Moore, and Daniel Farrow's going to come out of the ball game. Tough break. That one looked pretty darn good. Third walk of the inning surrendered by Farrow. And looks like by the body type, that might be M.D. Connor coming in. Nice job by Farrow. He came in. After getting knocked out on Tuesday night, came in and gave his team 3 2/3 innings of work. Kept them in the ball game. That is indeed M.D. Connor. He also pitched on Tuesday night. Didn't have one of his better outings. It wasn't awful. Making his 10th appearance of the season, a record of 0-1. 21 innings pitched, 15 hits, 11 runs, 9 of them earned. He struck out 7 and he's walked 6. An ERA of 3.00, does have a save on the season. He's going to come in here with runners at first and second and 2 outs, facing the number 9 hitter, Caleb Moore. Third Viper pitcher of the night. Yeah, we do want to apologize for all the traffic in front of the camera tonight. That's just where we are. So MD Connor's got to get one more out to get out of this 5th inning and get the bats going again in the 6th. And Caleb Moore will step in, walk twice, got an RBI out of the first one back in the 2nd inning. Two outs, runners at first and second in a 1-run ball game. MD Connor, the lefty. Shows bunt, bunts to it for strike 1. Nice idea, would have crossed up the defense. Now Lily's on his toes looking for it. Oh, 1 pitch. Oh, man. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Again, 1 strike away from getting out of the inning without any further damage done. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caleb Moore. Andy Connor trying to put out the fire. Here comes the pitch. That ball slapped to left field. That's going to get down. That might go to the wall. 1 run will score. They're going to wave the second runner around. He's going to score. And Westwood has reclaimed the lead on the 2 RBI double from the number 9 hitter, Caleb Moore. Well, Westwood has fought back again to reclaim the lead. 8-7 Warriors. Back to the top of the order we go. Still in trouble with the runner at second base. Came into this inning up by 3. Now we trail by 1. That's the second time tonight that's happened. And they're called strike 1 to Hebert.
There is no time. 7
Curveball in for a strike, and the count 0-2 to Hebert. Four runs in on just 2 hits. That's what happens when you walk guys. 0-2 the count, and time is called. Oh, 2 pitch. Just a little high, 1-2. One-two pitch to Hebert. Popped it up. This should get us out of the inning. Got to communicate, got to talk about it. Coming in is Hubbard, and he makes the catch. That was not an easy play. But Tyler Hubbard squeezes it to retire the side. But not before, as I mentioned. Westwood with 4 runs on just 2 hits. And they've reclaimed the lead for the second time tonight. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th inning, or top of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Westwood Warriors, number 21, Matthew Gula.
So here we go. Connor Freeman to lead it off. And the pitch up high, ball one. Freeman 0 for 3 in the night, couple of strikeouts and a hard hit line drive. Clements now over at first base. Pitch up high, 2-0. I've got all sorts of different stuff from what I'm seeing on Game Changer right now. 2 balls and no strikes. And that pitch misses, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. That's in there for a strike, 3-1. Swung on, fouled back to the screen, the count 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. In there, called strike 3, and Freeman is out on strikes for out number 1. Got to bring up Gavin Shaddix. Still trying to get this lineup put together. It's done at second base.
Now batting, number 10, Gavin Shaddix.
Shaddix is 3 for 3 tonight. Need him to go 4 for 4. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. Lifted foul, and the count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch down low, 2-1 to Gavin Shaddix. That's in the first strike, and the count goes 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Gavin Shaddix. Swung on, just got a piece of it to hang alive, and the count remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. In there, called strike 3 again. Back-to-back called third strikes. And with 2 outs and the base is empty, that'll bring up Simon Baker. And Gavin Shaddix letting the home plate umpire know that he didn't agree with that call. So 2 outs, base is empty for Simon Baker. No, he said Brady Buchanan. That's not correct. That's number 3, Simon Baker. That pitch is at his neck and is called a strike. If he calls that strike in the top of the inning, Daniel Farrell's still in the ball game. 0-1 the count to Baker. Down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Got the final, Hutter defeating Vista Ridge 10-1 in the upset of the night. One ball, 1 strike. Nice pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 to Baker. One ball, 2 strikes. Good cut, fouls it back to the screen to hang alive. Jeff Hebert, Caleb Moore, Gus Windland, the outfield left to right. Gael Garcia, John Ramsey, Dunn, and Ridge Morgan, the infield third to first. He's back in the ball game. Jack Princeton behind the plate, and Matthew Gula doing a great job here in this 6th inning for Westwood. 1-2 pitch up high, and the count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Squib down the first base side, but just foul. That was actually fortunate because Morgan was there with the play, and the count remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Baker. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Matthew Gula comes in and strikes out the Vipers in order in the 6th inning. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Got to hold them right here. Still down by. So here's Garcia, 1-for-3 on the night, a single in the 4th inning. Steps in to lead off the Warriors' 6th inning. MD Connor, the first pitch. In there for strike 1. That's in there for a strike, and the count 0-2. Just missed high and away, and the count evens up 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. That ball slapped, knocked down, and unable to get to it is Simon Baker. That's probably going to be ruled an infield single. That would have been a tough play to make. Garcia's aboard. Baker in the hole, tried to do the backhand stab, knocked it down, but couldn't come up with it clean. And that'll bring up Matthew Gula. 0-for-2, reach on an error, walked and scored on Morgan's home run back in the 5th inning. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Lifted, fouled on the right field line. Going to get out of play. And the count was up. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Up high, ball 2. Thanks to Trey Grubb. Keeping an eye and an ear on our broadcast tonight. Hanging with us on a long night. 2 balls and a strike to Gula. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Down low, ball 3. Buchanan keeps it in front of him, keeps the runner at first base. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Connor. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Big strikeout from M.D. Connor for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ridge Morgan. Morgan, the 2-run shot last inning, pulled the Warriors within 1 at the time. Got them halfway back, and they finished the job later on in the inning. Had a cut again, fouls it back to the screen, strike 1. One pitch to Morgan. Lifted foul, and the count 0-2. Began the game as a starting pitcher, came out in about the 3rd inning. For reasons unknown. Behind on this count, no balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful curveball in there, called strike 3. And M.D. Connor settling in here. Back-to-back strikeouts, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Jackson Gula. Gula 1 for 3 with an infield single and a run scored back in the 2nd. Connor not only tosses that baseball back to the umpire for doing it, he tosses it into the dugout. Doesn't want to take any chances of getting that baseball back. Check swing and there for a strike. Strike 1 to Gula. Oh, 1 pitch. Another nice pitch, 0-2. Crossed up the Warrior designated hitter. No balls, 2 strikes. That ball hops away from Buchanan, and it's going to allow Garcia to move up to second base. No harm done, 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner at second base. One-two pitch coming from M.D. Connor to Jackson Gula. Poked foul out of play overhead. Gula hangs alive. One and 2 the count. The pitch. Ground ball right side, but foul. Westwood will take on Cedar Ridge next week, Tuesday and Friday. The Vipers will travel out to Hutto on Tuesday and take on the Hippos next Friday night. One and 2 to Gula. Oh boy, missed outside, and the count 2-2. Viper, I don't have a great look at the home plate. The Viper fans am I right do, and they were not happy with that call. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Got him anyway. Called strike 3. M.D. Connor comes back and strikes out the side after giving up a leadoff single They leave one runner aboard. We have played through 6. We will go to the top of the 7th inning, needing 1 to tie and 2 to take the lead. Vipers scored 3 in the top of the 2nd. Westwood answered with 4 in the bottom of the 2nd, take a 4-3 lead. Vandegrift tied it up with 1 in the 4th. And then got 3 in the top of the 5th to again take a 3-run lead. The Warriors again got 4 runs back in the bottom of the same frame to lead at 8-7, and that's where we stand now as we go to the top half of the 7th inning. Vandegrift came back from 7 runs down Tuesday night with 3 in the 6th and 4 in the 7th, the forced extra innings. Fell behind by 5 in the 9th and got 2 of those back and had the tying run at the plate. They know they can come back. But they're going to have to figure out Matthew Gula, who had them on their heels in the 6th inning. Landon Thomason, Tyler Hubbard, and Clayton Moore due up. So here is Thomason. 1 for 3, blooped an RBI single in the 5th inning. Stepping in here to lead it off for the Vipers. Ebert Moore winning the outfield left to right. Garcia, Flores, Dunn, and Morgan the infield third to first. Brinson behind the plate. And Matthew Gula on for a 2nd inning of work. Shut down the Vipers in order. Struck out all 3 hitters in the 6th inning. See how we fare here in the 7th as Thomason will dig in from the right side. Pitch 1 hops up to the plate. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Cooled off a little bit now, 71 degrees. That pitch at the knees for a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Thomason. Swing and a miss, can't catch up with it, and the count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to the Viper first baseman. Choking up quite a bit, about 2 inches at the bottom of that bat. Tapper to the right side. Tough play, but into the glove of the first baseman, Morgan. He steps in the bag, 3 unassisted, 1 away. So 1 out, that'll bring up Tyler Hubbard. Hubbard 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice and scored, reached on a walk and scored. Got to get on board here. Off-speed misses down low. One pitch. At the knees for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Clearly, Coach Carter has been keeping this guy in reserve. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hubbard. Swing and a miss, way behind it. And the count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Tyler Hubbard. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the Vipers are down to their final out. 2 outs, and it's in the hands of Clayton Moore, the Lone Ranger, with the bases empty. He's had a good night at the plate tonight. 2 RBI single, doubled and scored in the 4th. Reached on a fielder's choice and was thrown out of the plate on what is now a huge play back in the 5th inning. Didn't seem like a big deal at the time, but boys, it turned out to be a big deal. 1-0 to Moore. Way up high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Up high, ball 3. He'll have the bat duct taped to his shoulder here. He represents the tying run, and he's got to get on board. 3 balls, no strikes. He'll take 1, maybe 2 pitches. That's in the first strike, 3-1. Now we'll see what he does here with the 3-1 count. The pitch. Oh, that's oh, you gotta be kidding me. Holy smokes. Vipers down to the final strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Clayton Moore. The pitch from Gula. Fouled out of play to the right side. We'll do it again. Three and 2 to Moore, trying to hang alive, trying to get on board. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, that's the ball game. Westwood comes from 3 runs down twice to get the win tonight by a final score of 8-7 and get the series sweep against the Vandergrift Vipers. Pretty much knocking them out of any chance of making a run at the district title, and really putting the playoff hopes in dire straits heading into the final week and a half of the season. We'll take an extended break. We're back to wrap this one up. You're watching Vandergrift Vipers Baseball on Vype Live.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month. $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Welcome back to Westwood, and the unhappy totals look like this. Warriors get the win, 8 runs on 8 hits, no errors for Westwood. They now improve to 18-5 in the season, more importantly 9-2, and will maintain a 1-game lead in the playoff race. We'll go to that here in just a second, as they'll get ready to open up a series next week against Cedar Ridge right back here at Warriors Field. For the Vipers, 7 runs on 10 hits. Hit the ball well again tonight. Just had some shaky pitching at bad times. 2 errors, that didn't help at all, but the walks are over the killers tonight as VandeGrift drops to 14-11 overall, 6-5 now in district play, tied with Vista Ridge for the 4th and final playoff spot. That really doesn't do much good. We'll talk about that here in just a second. In fact, let's go and call it up here right now. This is how it looked coming in tonight. So how it all shakes out now is Westwood is at 9-2, a game ahead of both Cedar Ridge and Round Rock, who are both 8-3. Vista Ridge and VandeGrift are about 7-5. They're 2 games out of the tie for second place, tied for the 4th and final spot. But again, the Vipers do not have the tiebreaker. Vista Ridge swept them earlier on in the season. So as of right now, the Vipers, even though they're tied for the 4th and final playoff spot, Vista Ridge would advance to the playoffs. But that's the bad news. The good news is there are 3 games left to be played, against, including 2 at Hutto. Vista Ridge found out tonight the Hippos are not going to roll over, so the Vipers have to take care of business next week, get that sweep, see where they are heading into the regular season finale a week from Tuesday night against the Round Rock Dragons. So that's going to do it for us tonight. And again, thanks to VandeGrift Booster Club President Jennifer Farrell, Vice President Stephen Mueller, and all of our sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you these broadcasts here tonight. Got to shut off my music. I call them up there on your screen so you can see it. Our Grand Slam sponsor, Shannon Kramer with Kramer Property Group. Our home run sponsor, Silverton Custom Homes with Mr. Jason Grin, along with Jones and Spross. Our double play sponsors, Sport Clips Haircuts, Craig Smizer with 1835 Realty, Ranch Road Vision Source, and the Coybaus Company. And our single play sponsors, Pediatric Dentistry of Steiner Ranch, Trim Reynolds Player Development, Steiner Dental, Pinnacle Sports Performance and Rehabilitation, Gandalia Haley, Tom and Family Orthodontics, Steiner Wellness and Nutrition, and South Star Bank, along with our Vype Network sponsor. That would be Academy Sports and Outdoors. Tough ball game. Going to be hard to enjoy the Easter holidays, but they got to somehow flush it and get back to go to work. And they get back to work next Tuesday night. We'll be back with you Tuesday night from Hutto as the Vipers open up what is now a must-sweep series against the Hutto Hippos. Pre-game will begin at roughly 7:20 after the conclusion of the JV game out there in Hutto. But for now, on behalf of our QA this evening, Trey Grubb, thank you, sir. Our technical director, Suna Vincott, and everyone from Vype Media, my name is Merle Bertrand, signing out from Warriors Field.